Hello YouTube, how's it going? It's Professional here. Today I want to do another honest discussion video where you guys vote on a controversial topic and we discuss it and read comments from both sides. Today's topic is Easy Way Out. Should it be changed? There are many players on this game that just spam constant Easy Way Out over and over and over again, and it ruins any kind of PvP action in my opinion. In a poll from about a week ago, I asked you guys if it should be changed. About 20,000 people voted, and 79% said it should be changed, while 21% do not want it changed. Before we read the comments, I just wanted to show you guys this. Let me know what you think of this. This clip right here is from a few weeks ago, and this is when I was fighting a few Oppressor Mark II griefers. You know, these guys, they were just trying to blow people up for no reason. This If guy right here, he's a perfect example of easy way out spam and what can happen if you encounter people like this. As you guys saw, locked onto him with the Stromberg. Before the missiles even hit him, he activated easy way out. In this part, I was coming right towards him and his friend Biz. His friend Biz charges towards me first. I fired a missile at Biz, and then Biz dies right after. Not sure if he committed suicide on purpose, but he died right after I fired the missiles. Didn't count as a kill. And then right after that, right here, the If guy just starts firing a ton of missiles at me, and I didn't even get a chance to lock onto him, and he just activated easy way out right away. So he fired a bunch of missiles at me, and then just activated easy way out. I'm very lucky that I survived this. I'm lucky that I survived this. But, you know, how is an engagement like this fair at all? You know, he fires a bunch of missiles at me, locks onto me, and then he activates easy way out. So he fires at me and then activates easy way out. And even when he activates easy way out and those missiles hit me, he'll still get the kill. You know, this is kind of stupid. And right here in this situation, I activated Ghost Organization. I wasn't even going after him. I was just trying to see if he would still activate Easy Way Out. And I wasn't even chasing him. He just kept doing it over and over and over again. So even when I wasn't going after him, he would just do it thinking that I was around the corner when I wasn't. In this example right here, he went after Sed, locked onto him, fired a missile at him, and killed him. And right after he killed him, I fired a missile at him, and of course he activated Easy Way Out. And you know what's really sad is a lot of players that play this game where they get that 1-0 kill on somebody and then they're constantly using Easy Way Out, they think that that somehow makes them good. I have never understood this logic. You know, you constantly kill yourself over and over and over again when you're about to die, but then you finally get that one kill on somebody and then you assume that you're better than them. Don't understand that logic. You know, I've played a lot of multiplayer games in my life, and I have never seen a multiplayer game where people are killing themselves over and over and over again to avoid dying by another player. In almost every other game that I've played, if you kill yourself, it negatively affects your stats. In GTA, it doesn't. The only thing that negatively affects your stats is when another player kills you. Okay, so let's read some comments here. And our first comment is from Yuan, if I'm reading that correctly. And Yuan has the highest top-rated comment for people who think Easy Way Out is fine the way it is. And Yuan here says, I don't even see how it is a problem. I personally use it only when I'm stuck in the ocean, but I see no use of it otherwise. If anyone uses it in PvP, then you should just ignore them, as they are clearly a waste of time. Anyone who cares about KD and GTA should really play a different game. And you know, Yuan here, he makes a good point. You know, there's certain situations where you get stuck, you know, you're out in the ocean and you want to use Easy Way Out, but in your particular example here, Yuan, you could just drown your character. You don't even need to use Easy Way Out. You could just drown your character and you'll spawn at shore. But, you know, on the other part, I agree right there. On the other part is I don't understand how some people, you know, they care so much about KD. And in a Grand Theft Auto game, it's just so weird. You know, people caring about their kills and deaths in a GTA game. I've never heard of something like that. But, you know, some people, they'll argue back. They'll say, you know, we don't care about KD. We only care about scorecard. But scorecard is kind of the same thing. It just represents your kills and deaths for that specific battle with that player. But, you know, whenever I see anybody Easy Way Out, in that situation right there, I was fighting those guys because I was fighting them for some time. But whenever I get into a situation where I'm fighting somebody and they just start Easy Way Out spam, I just drive away. That's literally what I do. I just leave the area right away, and I just go into my apartment. I'll go into my apartment, my office, or something like that. And, you know, these same people, they'll send me a message saying, oh, you scared, you don't want to fight. It's like, it's like, why should I even waste my time on somebody like that? You know, you don't even want to have a fair PvP fight. You just want to constantly easy out, kill yourself over and over again. And then when these people get one single kill on you, they think that somehow that makes them good at the game, that infamous 1-0 kill. They get one kill on you, and they think they're good. And you know, I've been in a lot of PvP situations. I've uploaded some PvP videos, and you guys, you will never see me use Easy Way Out. Even if I'm in the worst possible situation, you will never see me use it. I won't even go into passive mode, and I will show all my deaths. Every single time I die by another player, I will always show it in the video, even my most embarrassing deaths. And a lot of these other PvP videos, these guys, they only show every single time they kill someone. They don't show when they die, and they don't show their constant easy way out. Like they'll upload a video of killing somebody 10-0, but then they won't show the 30 times the easy way out. That just won't appear in their videos. You won't see in their videos when they're constantly using easy way out, and somehow they think that makes them good at the game. I don't get that logic, you know? Our next comment is from Sohail Elusive, who voted easy way out should be changed, and Sohail Elusive says, it should be changed. Two options. Have it negatively impact your KD, or remove the KD stat altogether. Maybe hide it from other players. I agree with you, Sohail Elusive, that kill death ratio should not be in free mode at least. I think that kill death ratio could be in like death matches, team death matches, you know, adversary modes where it would actually matter to some degree. But like in free mode, it takes no skill whatsoever to have a high kill death ratio, because all you would need to do is you could just get into a fighter jet, attack random people, and then use passive mode or easy way out every single time you're going to die, so it doesn't really take any skill to have a high kill death ratio in this game. But, you know, what you're saying is nice and all, but if Rockstar were to even take out the kill death ratio, people would still easy way out. Like, it wouldn't stop it, because the next thing that they'd go for would be the scorecards. I can't count the amount of times, you know, people care about that 1-0 scorecard. It's just, it's so ridiculous. I've had people who have orbital cannoned me and then send me screenshots saying, oh, 1-0. It's just dumb. If anything, they should do something about the scorecards as well. You know, maybe a good solution would be to remove the scorecards entirely. You know, that's probably not going to happen. But if you were to remove the scorecards entirely, at least that would stop easy way out spam to a certain extent. Moving on, our next comment is from King Chris, who voted easy way out is fine the way it is, and he says it's fine the way it is. It is a good way to get rid of cops and refill your health. I see where you're coming from, King Chris. You know, the cops in this game, they can be really annoying because they just spawn so quickly, and their response time is ridiculous. I personally like the challenge of getting away from the cops, but, you know, we're not really discussing about situations where you want to get away from the cops or refill your health. It's mostly related to PvP situations. I would like to know how you feel about PvP situations, because that's where easy way out is the problem. You know, people want to use easy way out to get rid of cops. I'm not really against that. I'm fine with that. But, you know, if people are just going to constantly use easy way out, like they're going to go after me, try to blow me up, and then when I'm about to kill them, they use easy way out, I think that's kind of stupid, and I think it defeats the purpose of PvP, really, if somebody's just going to kill themselves every time they're about to die. The next comment is from MC24 Gamer, who voted easy way out should be changed. And MC24 says, easy way out needs to change. You should be penalized. Can't tell you how many times I've gone after oppressors for griefing, and they do that. I agree with you 100% there, MC24. As you guys saw from the earlier clip, you saw a perfect example of that. This guy was going after people in the Oppressor Mark II, just trying to kill them over and over again. And every single time somebody was about to kill him, he would just activate easy way out. There were situations where I didn't even lock on to him. I just drove next to him, and he would just easy way out. He would fire a missile right at me before he activates easy way out. And if somebody dies from that, you know, how is that a fair fight? And, you know, some people will argue back saying, oh, use easy way out back. That's not a solution. It's not a solution because it's adding more to the problem. Using easy way out and just killing yourself in every single, like, PvP situation, it literally takes any kind of challenge out of PvP. It literally just throws PvP down the drain. There's literally no point in PvP if people are just going to kill themselves every single time they get into an engagement with somebody. Let's read another comment here, and this one is from GY001, who voted easy way out is fine the way it is. And GY says, say I'm out at sea with no boat in sight. The easiest way to get back to land is the easy way out. While I've seen the people who have easy way outed in your killing grief for videos, I still think overall it's better than not having it or having it changed. And, you know, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, GY. You know, there's certain situations where you get stuck. There's bad situations you're in. You want to lose cops. You know, you're out in the ocean. But like I said earlier, if you're out in the ocean, you can just drown your character. And, you know, the best solution I can think of in this case would be to have some kind of cooldown and easy way out. You know, have a cooldown on it where you can't do it like 2 times within a minute or something like that. That would reduce the amount of easy way outs used. And, you know, that would be also working for you in your case, because how many times are you going to get stuck? You're not going to get stuck often. So that would work in your example. But, you know, the thing is, even if easy way out was to be taken out of the game entirely, I don't think that would solve the problem, because the next thing people would do is they would just use RPGs and sticky bombs to kill themselves. And here we have our final comment, and it is from Joseph Polly, who voted easy way out should be changed. And he says suiciding in other games always counts towards KD, yet here it does not, which makes no sense. Plus, having no cooldown on it is just dumb, since griefers use it to spawn away from you, just to try and get an advantage and kill you. Honestly, If you're gonna be killed out there, just take the death and not be a wimp. I agree with you there, Joseph, and it's good that you compare GTA to other games. I normally don't like comparing GTA to other games, but in this case, I'll make an exception in terms of PvP. GTA is the only game with PvP that I have played where people kill themselves because they don't want to get killed by another player. I have not seen that kind of gameplay in any other game. It's really unique to GTA. Just haven't seen it happen. I've played so many different games with PvP, from shooters to third-person shooters, so many different kinds of games that I played, and people just don't do that. You know why? Because it negatively affects your stats. You know, you're playing Call of Duty, you're playing Battlefield, you're playing Rainbow Six Siege. There's so many other games that I can think of. And in these games, when you die, it doesn't matter how you die, if it's a suicide, if it's by another player, if you die in these games, it negatively affects your stats, and it says on the scoreboard, it says up there, this player has this amount of kills and this amount of deaths. That's why people don't do it in those games, because it shows how many deaths they have. But in GTA, it doesn't register how many deaths you have. It only registers the death if it's from another player. It'll register all your kills, but only will register deaths from other players. I think that should change. You know, maybe if they got rid of the scoreboard, that would be a good solution. Some of my friends who are really big Rainbow Six Siege players, I haven't had the chance to play with them in months, and I got in the game fairly recently, and you know, I started joking around with them, telling them, do people on this game also easy way out? Do they kill themselves repeatedly? And they started laughing, telling me no. One of my friends in real life, you know, he's a really big Halo player, and I told him, you know, people on GTA, they easy way out all the time. And he told me that that's one of the stupidest things that he's heard of, that people killing themselves just to avoid being killed by another player. What is the point of PvP? What is the point of any kind of engagement with another player if they're just going to repeatedly kill themselves over and over and over again, and then they get that one kill on you, and somehow that makes them think that they're good at the game? Never understood that logic. You know, people should really learn to adapt to their situations. Me, I'm going to be in the worst possible situation. You will not see me easy way out. You will not see me going to pass mode. I've been attacked by jets, been attacked by oppressors, tanks, you name it. I've been pretty much attacked by everything, and I don't easy way out in these situations. I don't go into pass mode, and because of that, I've learned to adapt, and I've learned to deal with a lot of these situations, and that, I think, makes you a better PvP player than constantly easy way outing over and over and over again. But, you know, enough of me talking about that, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that something should be done about easy way out? Do you think that it ruins PvP? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, then subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.